What is going on? A massive happy Saturday to everybody. We just crossed 11,000 subscribers, and that is thanks to you. A massive thank you to everybody that has joined us on this process. It's a journey. We're going to go through it together. We're going to be here for many, many years to come. Let's rock it together. Anyway, it's all about the latest news, so let's get straight into it. If you're a Shiba holder, this is potentially great news for you, and I can't even believe I'm saying that. I hate Shiba. But let's get straight into today's latest and greatest crypto news. If you haven't already, be sure to hit the like button, drop me a comment, and please do subscribe. But let's get into it. So Shiba Inu has recorded huge increases in adoption across the US and Canada, and actually it is outperforming Dogecoin and Cardano. Now Shiba Inu record has impressed many people, and crypto investors, especially in the US and Canada, have indicated interest in Shiba compared to other prominent assets, Cardano and Dogecoin. Now, according to data from Google Trends, there's a much higher search volume of Shiba Inu accounts amongst Canadians than those of Doge and Cardano. Now, this is really interesting because Google data often does give us a signal as to where the markets could go in the future. Now, we saw it where every time people talk about NFTs, they talk around the kind of data around how many people, how many times they are being searched, how many times that people are looking for keywords within the markets, and frankly, there is a correlation across the way the charts move. That is my personal opinion of course, that isn't financial advice. But based on data, the Shiba Inu search volume in Canada peaked a day before the Shibarium launch on August the 15th. Now, according to Google's rating, a value of 100 represents a popularity peak for the search of the term, while the value actually of 50 indicates half popularity. This actually hit a value of 100 in terms of Google searches during that period, reflecting a peak across Google, which is great news for the Shiba community. Again, for me, Shiba, controversially maybe, I think has got no solid utility, so it's not something that I've personally ever bought or looked at in too much detail. But what we can't do is we can't deny these facts when they see them, Arguably, the biggest mover of any chart is a community and people that go and buy and sell the token. This may be an opportunity. I don't think this is something we should overlook. I'm definitely going to be looking at it in a lot more detail. Now, imagine being somebody in 2009 spending $26 in Bitcoin. I mean, on today's prices, that isn't probably even covering the gas to send it to somebody else. But imagine buying 5,000 Bitcoin for $26 and then actually just forgetting about it. Well, this is a true story. Now, this is funny. While working on his master thesis, Christopher Koch stumbled upon the concept of Bitcoin in 2009. The decentralized digital currency, people thought back then it's just a fad, and a lot of people still believe that now. But he was skeptical around digital assets, digital currency, and thought, do you know what, I'm going to go for it. And it wasn't until 4 years later, in 2013, that he stumbled across reports around Bitcoin's crazy rise in value. And to his amazement, he found that his $20 investment was worth over $880,000. And imagine that in 2013. Now, he actually decided to trade a small portion for his newfound wealth and bought himself an apartment. And this is very often the case when we see with cryptos and Bitcoin and investments. People often, they buy, but they don't believe in it long term, and they just forget about it and sell, and that's absolutely fine. People will come and go as they please, and there's nothing wrong with that. But imagine right now having the opportunity to get 5,000 Bitcoin for $26. That hurts my brain. The next story is from the SEC, of course. It is claiming that Binance is refusing to provide info in its probe. Now, this is a huge development because the US Securities and Exchange Commission's probe on the operations of Binance is getting much more juicy, to be honest. We are seeing more and more staff in terms of head of legal, the CEO of Binance US, leaving the Binance organization, and this is among the timing of questions being asked by them of the SEC. Now, the fresh filing is part of an ongoing SEC lawsuit which filed on the 5th of June this year over violating securities laws and operating as an unregistered exchange, broker, and clearing agency in the US. This is going to be huge. I think the language that is being used is very, very interesting. Just look at this. One more time, I want to read this article to you. The US SEC is saying that Binance is refusing to provide info in a probe. This is aggressive language. This is not going to be a pretty story in the future, in my opinion. Let's sit back and watch it unfold. Now, Japan has started to let startups raise VC funding via digital assets. Now, if you don't know what that is simply when you've got a brand new company or a brand new concept or idea, you will go and get investors, and traditionally, clearly, you will deposit that money into banks, and you'll have to do it using traditional finance, aka TradFi. Now, in Japan, they are allowing businesses, they're allowing business people, ideas to now fund using digital assets. What does that mean? They can frankly go and use any stable coin, any digital currency to create funds to make their ideas a reality and really help target the crypto community. I mean, the emerging talents that are coming through, the emerging ideas, this is a huge story. This is very exciting. One more story from Binance. I'm sorry to do it to you, but Binance CEO CZ has come out and cleared FUD, or attempted to clear FUD, around Binance US. He basically came out and said that Brian Schroeder's exit was a well-deserved break. Now, you're probably asking, who is Brian Schroeder? Now, you will know, and it is absolutely well documented across all social media, Binance are under a ton of pressure. Now, the CEO of the world's largest exchange arguably has come out fighting every single step of the way. Now, in the last few weeks, he has lost his CEO of Binance US. He has lost his head of legal and a few other senior positions. But frankly, he's come out and said that this is a false narrative. People shouldn't be using this to manipulate anything. And the person is taking a well-deserved break. Interesting. He also stated, notably, he accomplished the goals that he set out for following his employment 2 years ago. Now, what are those goals? Is it anything to do with Binance in the US? Will that come out in the future? Nobody knows right now, but we are waiting to see how it unfolds. And the final story before we get into the number is Friends Tech. Now, this has been a trend that lots of people have seen over the last few weeks and months. It's come, it's gone, it's pumped, it's whatever. It's done what it's needed to do. But it has seen record-breaking sell volume after weekly points distribution. Now, you're probably wondering what that is. Now, Friends Tech hit single-hour sell volume of $2.3 million, and points distribution leads to intense selling pressure within the platform. Rapid growth within the Friends Tech user base and TVL results in smaller points distribution. Now, you're probably wondering what this is, and I've on purpose decided to do a video straight after this around Friends Tech and maybe educate you as to how people are using it, what it is, and is it a bit of a scam, or is it something that is here for the long term? On this video, I am going to give my opinion, and I actually don't think this is going to be around for the future. It's an opportunity for people with an audience to frankly cash grab from their communities. And if you want to find out more, come and tune in to the next video today. Let's have a quick look at some of the latest figures, because this is very important. All of the prices are correct at the time of me making this video. Bitcoin is currently at $26,515. In the last 24 hours, that is down 0.22%. Ethereum is at $1,638. That is up 0.54%. BNB is at $214, also up 1.11%. And XRB is at 50 cent flat and it is up 0.15%. Finally, BGB tokens at 44 cent, that is up 0.46%. Let's have a quick look at some of the memes. Shiba is up 1.13%. Doge is up 0.46%. Pepe is up 1.31%. Bonk is down 2.4%. And Bone is down 0.27%. Let's have a quick look at our ranges and how it has affected. Now, we did see that positive green candle from yesterday's video, just slightly after we recorded it. And we have also seen the kind of test, maybe. Well, I'm not even going to call this. This is still sideways trading, in my opinion. This is a 4-hour chart, so we don't get too carried away with small little candles that are red. We are seeing a test potentially around here, but the next day or two, like I said yesterday, is going to be critical. Can we really see that upwards trend towards the top of this resistance level, or this range, and really see us challenge it, or are we going to be sideways trading for some time? Reminder, the bottom of the range is $24,760. The top of the range is $27,660. We are almost above the middle, but we want to see some movement. The volumes have been increasing. I'm getting slightly excited, but approaching with caution. Now, the question was yesterday, Is Ethereum or Bitcoin going to move first? And the question and answer I've got for you right now. The answer is Ethereum has actually just broken out on the 4-hour chart, and we've seen it. It's hit the number exactly that we wanted. Now, the next question is, can it hit $1,650? If it does, I believe that Ethereum could really see us trend to the upside, and we might see a potential challenge towards the upper of this range. But I am approaching with caution, and I'm actually not going to trade it until I see the next 2 or 3 4-hour candles form and see what happens, because right now I think I've missed an opportunity by not going long at $1,616 and following my own thought process that I shared with you in yesterday's video. Reminder, the bottom of the range is currently $1,570 and the top of the range, of course, is $1,730. Let's have a quick look at the Fear and Greed Index. The current Fear and Greed Index is at 38 and the global cryptocurrency market cap is at $1.06 trillion with an increase of 0.26%. And when we look at crypto bubbles, oh yes, baby, we love to see it. We are seeing all but green. There's only a few small reds in there. Now, crypto bubbles is a great way for you to visualize the way the markets are feeling and also see some great opportunities. For me, when I see good gainers, I'm looking, is there going to be a dip on that and is there an opportunity? And likewise, the other way round. When I see something at a significant loss, I want to go and research the reasons why. Is there an opportunity for me to go along on that project? Now, I hope you are enjoying these daily contents. If you are, be sure to hit that like button, drop me a comment, and please do subscribe. Thank you so much for tuning in. And remember, stay tuned for my Friends Tech video today. It's going to be quite juicy. Thanks for tuning in. And most importantly, let's go.